everyone, welcome back. So today I'm doing a reading for the collective, and this will be for the 8th to the 14th of December. 8th to the 14th of December. Okay, so thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know about the week of the 8th to the 14th of December? What energies are coming in for us that we need to be aware of? What insights, guidance, clarity can you give us, please? This is for the collective. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, let's see. Okay, so, oh, that's good. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Two of Wands. Okay, now I'm pleased to see that it's now in the upright, because I remember last week's reading it was in the reverse. So my feeling was that you were in a bit of confusion and weren't quite sure which would be the best path to take that first step on. But now it's in the upright, and that is the energy that is influencing this whole reading, which is great, because you're now at the point where you're feeling more confident about making that choice. Now, as with all choices, when you've got multiple choices like that, it can be tricky deciding which is the best option, A or B. However, there's always an option that will be the one that will be more beneficial for you, that will be less challenging, I would say, that will flow with less effort. Okay, and obviously that is the choice that we should really be aiming for, if we can get to that. So it's about having a look at what are your options, which one feels better for you, which one feels as though it would require less effort, maybe less risk, that might just turn out to be the easier path. You know, just this next step, just to get you on the path. You don't want to go down a route where you can already see there are going to be lots of obstacles or challenges that you're going to need to have to work through. Look for the option that feels more aligned with where you are heading, where you would like to be going. Right, now, the first card you've got is the Four of Cups. So it's like, I feel this is very much, this is going to influence this choice that you make depending on which route you decide to go, because the universe is going to be offering you something that will feel good, will definitely be of benefit, will bring you something that will be in line with what your heart is asking you to do. But for some reason, you're not really showing interest in this gift, whatever it is. Now, that gift can come in many forms. So I'm not quite sure what that is going to be, but it's not a good idea to ignore it or turn it down, because it could be quite lucrative going forward. You know, maybe not immediately, but for some reason you're just not getting it. That's what it feels like. It's like, nah, why would I want that? It's that sort of a feeling. I've got enough. I know what to do. You know, I don't need this as well. And you're just not showing. It's almost like you're bored. Maybe that is what it is, that you're bored. Yeah, interesting energy. Let's just carry on. Maybe we come back to that. Next to it, you've got the Three of Swords. Now, this did show up previously for you as well. And my feeling was, don't ignore your heart. That was what I was feeling previously. Now it's interesting that it's showing up next to this one, where you're being offered a gift of some kind, which is heart related, but you've got this Three of Swords showing up again. So once again, it feels like maybe it's because of something that happened to you in the past and you're now nervous to accept that cup in case you suffer disappointment again. It's almost like you've already decided, no, I don't need that cup because, you know, I've got enough cups. I don't need that one as well. But that could be because you're afraid that if you accept that cup, it's either going to possibly leave you feeling disappointed or trapped in some way, controlled possibly. But it's definitely something to do with, you're trying to protect your heart. That's what I'm feeling. It's the message that's coming through. You're trying to protect your heart. And because of that, you're not allowing that fourth cup to come through. You're not accepting it. So I would have a look at that. If that happens, you know, you become aware of that. Just have a good look at it and just try and uncover what's going on there. Now, okay, let's carry on. So the energy that is anchoring the reading is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, she's a very successful lady in every sense, you know, physically. She's very grounded in reality. She's able to create things. She's able to create wealth, abundance. Let's say abundance more than wealth, because, you know, abundance can come in many, many, many forms, not only money. So she is someone who understands that. She understands the law of attraction and how to make it work in her favor. So it's interesting that you've got that as your anchoring energy, and then you've got this Two of Wands, which is affecting the whole reading. It's like you're struggling. You've reached a point where you know you want to create something. You know you want to feel abundant. You know you want it to be something that will make your heart happy, bring you joy. But for some reason, you're hesitating. Now, the next card you've got is the Moon, and it's in the reverse, which is good, because I feel like, you know, there's a lot of emotional stuff going on here in the background. That's the sense that I'm getting. But you're going to get clarity about it. It's going to become clear what this is all about. Okay, when the Moon card is in the upright, it means that you're in confusion. You can't see the whole picture, or you just feel like there's something missing that you can't see. It's too vague. But because the Moon is showing up here in the reverse, it feels like, no, you're moving, you know, you're in the cycle. You're in the cycle of new movement, and the way will become clearer to you. You've just got to figure out what this other heartfelt thing is that's holding you back. Well, you know, maybe it's making you feel like you don't deserve it. Yeah. And the last card you've got here is the Queen of Wands. So you've actually got two queens here. You've got your Queen of Pentacles that is anchoring the reading, and you've got the Queen of Wands, which is the outcome. Now, if you can get to the bottom of what this is, that I'm really now starting to feel quite strongly, it's something to do with you not feeling like you deserve something that you want to create, which is making you hesitate. And yet the Queen of Wands energy is there, and she is going to reignite your passion. So it feels for me like the overall message here is identify what you're passionate about, and then have the confidence, the trust to just step onto that path the one that will take you in the direction of whatever it is that you're most passionate about. Everything about the way forward will be provided. The money will be there when you need it, the abundance, whatever that looks like. Clarity, mental clarity, emotional clarity, everything will be there for you as you need it. You just need to get to the bottom of why are you hesitating? What is it that's making you hold back? Because maybe you're scared of that. Success could even be that. So yeah, that's what I have for you this week. Okay, so I wish you all blessings and love. Blessings and love.